but it was interesting that like we were funny in Canada, but then we got back and we weren't anymore. And it was like...
I'm so super excited to introduce you to Saije. They are all the way across the world of the eastern coast of Australia. And I definitely want to talk about where y'all live because everything I've seen looks otherworldly, just the landscape and everything. And I have a feeling that kind of informs your music.
Hello everybody, we are Shantea
and Joe,
and we make up the duo Saije.
We're based in a beautiful town on the east coast of Australia and we play contemporary folk music.
Actually, wait, like we've got a half beard and a half braid happening. What's the deal?
Yeah, it's not normal.
It's not normal.
Not the fashion.
Like people shoot.
So it represents that half of the world's forests have been cut down.
Wow.
And it's part of a fundraiser called Half Cut. And they have a website, halfcut.org, and they raise money to buy plots of rainforest. The world's oldest rainforest is actually in Australia. It's called the Daintree Rainforest, and it's in northern Australia.
Very inspired by the natural world. We have grown up very close to nature and are most inspired when we're connected to the land.
I feel like listening to your music, it feels like walking through the forest and then coming upon like a clearing where suddenly the whole night sky opens up and there's just stars everywhere. It feels very enchanted, and at the same time very grounded, rooted in the earth, rooted in our experience on this earth. And so I'd love for you to just kind of talk to me about why you make music.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was never really a question. What, like it, I mean, for me, I used to hum myself to sleep from 2 weeks old. Like it's always just been right there in the forefront of everything in my life. And so, I mean, I think it's really powerful. I think people and the world need music and stories. It's just always been, for me, something that I didn't even have to think about.
Yeah, and it's just such a beautiful and simple, I guess, but beautiful way to connect with people and a broad spectrum of people. Yeah, so many people are feeling the same things all around the world and going through the same human processes. So
yeah. Well, how did y'all come together as a duo?
Oh, so how much to say? Joe first saw me in a musical with his best friend.
Yeah.
What musical? What musical was it?
Well, it was a comedy based on The Princess and the Pea. It was called Once Upon a Mattress.
Okay.
This is like high school. I was like 15.
Tell me about where you live and just tell me about the place and like how place is maybe like a persona in your music.
For your listeners, it's about halfway between Sydney and Brisbane on the east coast, and it's really surrounded by such beautiful nature. There's really incredible beaches and rainforest and beautiful
mountains.
Swimming holes.
Yeah.
So nature's always been a big part of our lives and also really important to us.
I will not let you down. I will not let you down. Come in all your shades and clouds. I will not let you down. Please don't be lonely now. I will not let you down. Your love always, I tell you now.
Like we find it hard to write a song without nature metaphors.
We try, but
it's just is really there.
I will say, so I just watched one of your videos kind of announcing this program, and it was hysterical. Like the when you're like filming all over the place and using funny accents and I was like, okay, I did not get the funny vibe from like your music or even from like our few Zoom calls that we've had.
G'day.
We're Saije from Australia. We've got some exciting news for you.
We're excited to be a part of Global Music Match. Global Music Match. Global Music Match. So you're wondering what Global Music Match is? We're going to find out just over this dangerous cliff face.
Tell me about the humor.
Yeah, I don't know, we kind of feel like it hasn't really come across, and we feel like it's kind of in us, a part of us at least. So
I know we're playful and adventurous. We're never we've always been playful and adventurous, but we're not normally that funny. But
That was funny though.
Well, that's great. But we went to Canada and we found just last February we did a tour there, and all the audiences thought were hilarious, and it was really funny. It was just really different and great, and they were really engaging, and we had really great shows there. But it was interesting that we were funny in Canada, but then we got back and we weren't anymore. And it was yeah, our band kind of was.
I don't necessarily think your songs have to be funny. It's kind of like one of those, I don't know if you've ever watched a show with somebody like Michael Bublé, but he's obviously an incredible singer, all this stuff, but he's hysterical. See, when you see interviews of him, it's kind of this fun thing where you're just oh my God, he's hysterical. I had no idea, and so it kind of is an added layer. So yeah. I saw your video and I was like, oh yeah. Okay, so talk to me about COVID life and, are you surviving? How are you feeling? Are you making music? Are you doing other things? And I heard word of a shipping container.
Ooh, you know it. Yeah, so right now, firstly, we were meant to be in Europe. But then, anyway, we got back from Canada just in time before all the lockdowns, and we got most of our tour in, so we're very grateful. We're not, we know a lot of people have been hit hard by this, and
in the scheme of things, we're really blessed and feeling really blessed, because a lot of people are really in a much more difficult position than we have been.
How are we going to make the most of this time? And we really want to record some more, but we don't have a space to do so. And so we ended up buying a shipping container, and we are builders now. So now we're building around a shipping container to make a little music studio, little home thing, tiny house thing.
Where do you find said shipping? Do you just Google buy shipping container?
Yeah.
A few places around.
What's the square footage of a shipping container?
It's about 12 square feet. It's 6 meters by 2.4 meters.
Oh wow, it's small.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah,
it's a
really
tiny.
Small.
It's
it's a tiny home. It's the baby, the baby tiny home.
Yeah.
And it has to be multiple things. Studio, and we're going to sleep in there.
Well, it's okay. You're a full band with 2 people. And on small stages, you're good to go.
We don't need things.
Yeah,
fine.
you don't need things. Okay, let's do just a couple little rapid fire questions. Actually, wait. You said it's called halfcut.org?
Yeah.
Is that the website? Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
People, go check it out. I'm going to shave my head.
Yeah.
I've kind of got a half cut. It's just it's this way. Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
All right. But although the best coffee I ever had was in Australia, just saying. Morning or night person?
Night.
Morning.
That's fun, you can tell.
Oh yeah, my wife and I are the same way. I'm a night person. She's super morning person, and that is never. I'm always it's 11 p.m. and I'm like, babe, I had the best idea, and she's like, oh my God, I will kill you.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sleeping. And then she wakes up in the morning and she's literally wakes up and she's like, so I've been thinking. And I was like, you literally were just sleeping. How can you have been thinking?
I know this is a challenge for me. It's like 11:45 in the afternoon, and I'm like, do I make sense?
Okay, describe an Australian breakfast.
Oh, Vegemite on toast.
Vegemite.
Classic.
But you need some butter. Personally, I don't know if that's normally Australian. You need a thin bit of Vegemite with some butter. Yeah. Have you had it?
I have. I was not a fan.
I don't think I've met anyone from another country who likes it.
Yeah, so many Australians love it, but every time we talk about Vegemite to someone who doesn't come from Australia, it's like
That reaction.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. It's real. I'm trying to remember what it tasted like. I feel like is it kind of bitter?
Strong and
it's
It's like it's very it's like it's like it's like the Australian wasabi or something. It's very like,
but without the hotness.
do you perform barefoot or with shoes on?
Or both.
Barefoot
Depends on
for
the
me.
season. Joe barefoot.
Yeah.
With the drums, he that plays the foot drums, so
Yeah, I can get a lot. I mean, personally, generally in life, barefoot, both of us. But especially with playing the foot drums, I can get a much better feel of what I'm doing. So yeah.
Okay, give me a snapshot of like something that brings you joy.
Well,
What brings-
something that we've already experienced.
Yeah, like something like your daily life. Like what's something that's like this moment is like brings you joy, and it's, you know, maybe it's really mundane. Who cares? Like just something that like.
Yeah. Well, I think, I don't know, like riding a bike down a hill. Like we have this hill just down the road, and yeah, riding the bike down that hill, I'm just like at sunset, when I love that time of day, just like when the world is just closing, you know, the end of the day, the light softening, and yeah, riding the bike down the hill with the wind in my hair, I just like, yeah, that has made me feel totally blissfully happy so many times.
Yeah.
That is,
I love it.
Yeah, I get, for me, I mean, something that I haven't done for a while, but I really used to love, was just because there's a lot of forest or bush around us, and just running through the forest, just like as fast as you can. And it's kind of similar, inspired by what Saije just said. It's just kind of letting go, and there's trees everywhere, and you have to dodge past them, and you're getting cuts and bruises, and just really, I don't know.
Really blissful. It's so blissful. You're like, so wait, are you running barefoot?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, we have pretty tough feet.
Y'all are hardcore. I love it. Okay, is there anything, so I know you have a new music video out called The Valley. It's a live version of a beautiful song. Is that on Kindred, the latest album that you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to, like, you know, that we need to tell Gina Chavez fans about as far as like new music? Where should they go find you?
Our latest release is Kindred, so that's up everywhere on Bandcamp, Spotify, iTunes. And then, yeah, we've just released, well, fairly recently, The Valley and Come As You Are on YouTube, some live clips. And hopefully soon we're going to be doing some more live clips, putting them up on YouTube and the socials. And once we get this shipping container studio done, we're going to get right in there and do some more recordings. So hopefully either another EP or maybe even an album is going to be coming out maybe start of next year. So yeah.
Love it. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for your time. Thanks for spending your morning with me. What time is it there right now?
It's 10 to 11.
10 to 11.
10 to 11 a.m. All right. And for me, it is 10 to 8 p.m. So I hope you get your Vegemite morning jolt.
I've already had it.
We had it before.
Wait, how many times do you eat Vegemite a day?
Not very often.
I eat it like once a year. It's not actually what we do. But it is an Australian breakfast.
So I was in Sydney for a little bit, and I had everybody had poached eggs. It was like the thing, which is great because you can hardly get a poached egg in the US, and if you do, it's like not on the menu, so that they don't know how to make it. You know what I mean? If it's not on the menu.
No, that's definitely a thing here.
So it's like really good poached eggs, and every coffee I had there was just like the best coffee I'd ever tasted. I was just like, what is the deal on y'all have like the lockdown on amazing coffee? So
good to know. Yeah, we've never drunk coffee, so I'm glad we know that. Yeah.
Oh my god, apparently I should have tried the Vegemite again.
We're weird, obviously. It's no coffee, just Vegemite.
All right, my friends, y'all go check out Saije. I'm gonna put some links on this bad boy. Peace out from the other side of the world. Big hugs from Austin, Texas.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Bye.